Okay, now we have the power of a power, or the exponent of something with an exponent. We go x to the fourth to the third power. That's the same as x to the fourth times x to the fourth times x to the fourth, or x to the 12th. So when we have a power of a power, in other words, this to this power, you actually multiply. So x to the fifth all to the third power. Oops, let's make this a little clearer. X to the fifth all to the third power. 5 times 3 is 15, is x to the 15th. And that's how you do a power of a power. Now, if you're mixing those things up, or if you have several variables there, like x squared y to the fourth, all to the fifth power, then you do them individually. So it's x squared times 5 would be x to the 10th. Y, 4 times 5 is 20, times y to the 20th. So that would be your answer. Okay? Same with division. If we just did division, you can go x to the third times y to the fourth over x squared all to the fifth power. And you can either do them one at a time, like x third to the fifth power, and you can say that's x to the 15th, y to the 12th, over x to the 10th. And you end up canceling your x's here.
This y to the 12th right here should be 4 times 5, should be y to the 20th. But this is a video I made a few years ago, so that should be y to the 20th. So I've had a student catch that mistake. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that so you weren't confused by anything. So 3 times 5 is x to the 15th. 4 times 5 should be y to the 20th, and then 2 times 5 should be x to the 10th on bottom. I'll continue here.
So you end up with x to the 5th, y to the 12th. Is 15 minus 10 is 5, so you end up with x to the 5th on top, y to the 12th, because it's all by itself. However, if you did this slightly different, let's combine these terms first. You got x to the third, x squared on bottom. Let's do that. You end up with x times y to the 4th, all to the 5th power. And x to the 5th power is x to the 5th. Y to the 4th to the 5th power is y to the 20th. So you still end up with the same answer no matter which way you do it. So that's how you do.
This time when I did it this way, I actually multiplied 4 by 5 and got y to the 20th. So I did it right the second time, but the first time I put y to the 12th.
Do a power of a power. Remember, a power of a power with the same base, you're multiplying the exponents. A product of a power, you're adding, and a quotient of a power, you're subtracting.